stream that we have at this time, and hopefully y'all are doing well. And I'm so happy to see you guys today, and I'm just excited to share with you what I've learned over the years and what you've also got for questions. So feel free to ask any questions that you may have, and I will be sure to answer them. So today I kind of wanted to start a little bit of a process of passing on what I've already learned as an artist and helping others along the way, because I have 8 years of experience under my belt, and I'm so excited to share all the tips and tricks that I have for you guys. So let's get started, and I will show you kind of a little bit about my journey. It's a little embarrassing at sometimes, but I do have the content that is necessary to become an artist. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get started again. A little difficult on a live stream, but I'm getting the hang of it. So the first thing that you might want to talk about is materials. Now, materials can be all sorts of different things, like whether you are a painter, or maybe you work with alcohol ink markers, or maybe you work with gel pens, crayons. There's all sorts of different supplies out there that you can use that is really helpful. And there are some things that you're like, oh, wait a minute, that's too much, or that's too expensive for me right now, or I'd love to get into this media, but I'm not sure how to use it. That's okay, because that's what we're here for today, is to answer those questions and to kind of go into the details of each and every art supply. Now, I'm gonna start out something simple. Gel pens and Sharpies. These two items here are going to help you a lot in your journey. And hello, welcome in. And Sharpies are the easiest art material that you can use, and they are very inexpensive compared to some of the other things that are out there. But these Sharpies are going to save you a lot of money in the long run. So are these gel pens. Now, you don't want to go through a whole illustration with just gel pens. Hello everyone, welcome in. And just have a whole illustration in gel pen, although you could do that, but you'd run out of gel very fast. Hello, how are you? And Sharpies are going to really help you with saving that extra money. Hi, how are you? Hello, everybody's coming in, hooray! Don't forget to double tap that screen, guys. And Sharpies are going to save you a lot of money. Oh, that's good. Hi, how are you? And Sharpies are going to save you a lot of money. I have a couple of them. I have just a few of them. And what I do with these are just like when I'm using black or I'm using a larger color. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Yes, so these Sharpies, they are going to be very helpful for you in the beginning. But if you want to go a little bigger, maybe you want to go a little bit bigger than just the Sharpies. You want the alcohol inks, you want the Copics, all those things. But I'm here to tell you that you don't need Copics today. Hot take, I know. But listen up, because there are some good Sharpies out there. I mean, not Sharpies, good markers out there that are not Copics. Granted, I do have a couple of Copics here because I just couldn't find the color in the other brand that I'm going to recommend to you. And that is Artist Loft. Now, a lot of people are like, these are trash, I'm not gonna use these. But honestly, for me, other than the smudging, they get the job done. I'm doing good, thank you. And these markers, They're $4 a piece versus $8 a piece. And what colors should you get? Well, if you're a landscape artist, you're gonna get like colors like purple, blue, green, yellow, brown, you know, just different terrain colors if you're a landscape artist. Now, if you're a designer of characters like myself, then you're going to be using some different colors that are a little bit different. I would choose a skin tone for the characters, and it could be as wild as you want. You can do blue and purple and stuff and make some characters that are amazing. And then I would do a blush color. So there's that. And also, if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to ask. And then I would do a hair color. So I'm just choosing random colors at this point. I would do a hair color and then an eye color. And then if you're feeling a little crazy, you can add another marker that's going to add some colors to the outfit. Now, I would recommend neutral colors to start off with. But like I said, anything that works for you, start off small. Start off with these things. Hobby Lobby also has a good illustration marker. It was $2.99, as you can see. And that's not bad at all for an alcohol ink marker. So these are Master's Touch. And like I said, you don't need the good Copics. There are plenty of good replacements out there. I've heard of Ohuhu and brands like Artist Loft. This one, Master's Touch. They're all at Hobby Lobby and Michael's, and you can get your hands on them for a lot cheaper. And that just kind of makes it a little easier on you if you're first starting. Now, if you're like, I don't want to start cheaper, I don't want to, you know, compromise on the actual, what's it called, the quality of my marker, and I want to get the Copics right away, well, you're going to be spending some money. But I'm here to tell you that these work pretty much just as well. So if you're just starting and you don't have a whole lot of money to start with, then these are your best options. Now at Hobby Lobby, they have those Master's Touch, and at Five Below, hello, welcome back. And if you're at Five Below, you're gonna have these markers. They're called illustration markers. These are water-based. And the good thing about these water-based markers is that they can be pretty inexpensive, and I know everybody wants alcohol ink, but these work pretty well. So if you're on a budget, these were $5 at Five Below, and I bet you they still have some, but I think they're a little different. I think I've seen alcohol ink markers now, but they didn't used to have them. So if you want to try out the Five Below markers, go for it. I would say they're all made of the same thing pretty much. So, hi, I'm here. I'm new here. Are you an artist? Yes, I am. Oh, that's okay. So these markers right here, if you guys have any questions for me, let me know. These markers right here are also just as good. They're, I don't know how to pronounce this, but the label underneath I can totally pronounce. So it's Royal okay, I changed that. The logo looks like this. And these markers work extremely well. These are from Walmart. They have all the different skin tones and stuff, so if you're just starting out and you want, oh, thank you. So I would recommend probably getting these. It comes with a colorless blender right here. That's the gray marker. And it's there to help you blend those colors, and if you want to, you can add as many colors as you want to your illustration, but this is a good starter pack if you're doing portraits. They might have a landscape one, they might have a bunch of different ones, but whatever it is that you want to start with, look at the colors in those pictures. Look it up on Pinterest maybe, and say, hey, what are the 4 primary colors in this artwork that really bring this artwork to life, then you get those markers. If you want, the Copics. You know, like if you want to save some money, then start with either cheaper art supplies or fewer art supplies. So that's what I would say to that. And with that, we will move on to the next section, which is paper. Paper is another big topic that comes up a lot. And what I would recommend is just getting a simple mixed media paper. Ignore that it has my name on it. Hold on. Rehab days have come back to haunt me. Okay. Oh, Colleen, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. So I have my just regular, this is just probably a Walmart brand again, but it works extremely well and it has my partner's drawing in it. And one of the things that I've learned is that if you're scanning it all in the end, it's not going to matter what kind of paper you use. So I would just say get you some Walmart paper, probably not printer paper, but also you kind of want to invest a little bit in a sketch pad because those can fall apart. So if you're looking for a good one, they have them at Walmart. They are, I forget the name of them, but they are like a sketch pad. They have a picture of an apple on them, and like they are super well made. And if you want to, you can invest in a small one. Artist Loft doesn't have the best sketch pads though. But if you're looking for a temporary solution, it's worth a shot. And I use mine, and mine came from Amazon. It was the cheapest one I could find. And this one is my sketchbook now, my primary one. And as you can see, I've drawn fully inked illustrations in it. So if you want something that's fully inked, I would totally invest in something that is good quality and would bring you just that peace of mind that you have the paper that you're looking for. Now, if you're looking to save some money and you're just like, I'm going to use a pencil, that's cool too. I mean, even if you're a traditional artist like that is drawing fancy portraits, realism, kudos to you, because I only draw those once every blue moon. And you still want that good quality paper, because I have torn through paper before and it is sad to watch a drawing just die, you know? So invest in that good paper for yourself, so that way you don't have that happen to you. Make sure that you are getting that good quality paper. So that's my suggestion, of course. Something else that I kind of have been doing is just finding little stuff around the house to create some budget items. And that is starting out with this. This is a Cascade bin. Okay, hear me out. It was so affordable because I was already using Cascade, and I just put my little markers in there, and it makes a perfect little marker basket. This one already came with one, so I'm good on that. Let me just move these papers. And of course, Elmer's school glue is always affordable. Depends on what kind of artist you are. Maybe you work with clay. Dollar store has this stuff, okay? Dollar store has it. And I've gotten quite a couple of things from the Dollar Tree. There's this. It's a little eyedropper, or not, what is it called? An embossing tool. and it works really well. And I also have some more clay. So here's some more. And I got them in some different colors here. I have all of those. Or maybe you like textiles. Dollar Store has that too. But yeah. Let's move these around. Hello, welcome in. So let's see, I have tips on paint too. Walmart has some really good paints. I don't have any in front of me right now, but it does have some good paints that you can use, and they're really cheap. So I would suggest starting at Walmart as well, like Apple Barrel, really good paint. It's watered down and some people refuse to use it, but honestly for me it's fine. But anyways, that's all the artist tips on supplies that I have. Stay tuned for part 2 for a more in detailed kind of like tutorial kind of thing. And I will see you rabbit trailers in the next one. Bye guys.